Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Okay, we have done a lot in the last episode, predominantly sorting out our distribution office logistics to try and get everything just working a little bit more smoother. What we wanted to do is actually do our own fabrics so that we can stop importing fabrics, because that I think will make a big difference. We've got everything up and running in this location in terms of getting the chemicals we need and starting to get the crops we need. But what we are, and I believe we should be importing crops over here and at the moment at a fairly rapid pace. So crops should be available, right? Let's just double check that. So where is it getting crops from? Medium field. So it's definitely not getting it from there. Okay. And it's unloading at the road cargo station. It's loading and doing that at the customs house kind of thing. So these guys should only be, should probably not be, he's not doing anything at the moment. This guy, on the other hand, is loading at the customs house, unloading at the road cargo station. There's no one actually picking up crops to unload here. And then it's doing the food delivery. So no one is actually currently bringing in crops over here. That's good. So clear, I haven't actually sorted it out yet. So what I might do is I might say, instead of only taking it there, you could take it directly there. But if we're saying you're going to load crops there too, and then you're going to unload crops here, and you want that one to be at like 50% maybe. Will the guys go and grab it? That's it. There we go. So that should do the trick. So we should get at least 50 tons in there all the time. Okay, so that should help that out. Excellent. Luckily, we caught that one. So that should be moving, and that's obviously part of why things aren't going quite as smoothly as they should be going. And they certainly don't want us to run out of food. We may have an extra food import though. We've got a little bit of food, but probably not the kind that we want. Okay, that should get back into business soon. Now, what I wanted to do... Oh, hang on. And before we also get too far away, I'm waiting on a covered hole to arrive over here. And then these guys should theoretically start filling this out for us. Once the covered hole is there, which I believe is this one. Yeah, I think this one is heading on over here to its workplace, which is this distribution office. Once the covered hole is here, I'll quickly just wait for it. 2 more minutes. Well, 2 seconds really. It's actually quite quick. Yeah, these on the freeways. Doing a reasonable job here. Turn. There we go. Nice. Yeah, just keep it plowed. Just keep it plowed all the time. Once you've arrived... There we go. You've arrived. Now you're going to fill up with fuel. So what I would like you to do, though, at the customs house, you will be loading up on electronic components. Okay. And it means you're dropping that off at the road cargo station. But really, we don't want 30% electronics, do we? How much electronics would that be? Wow, that's a lot. It's going to be super costly. Okay, maybe in the short term, let's just drop that entire thing down to like 10%. Even that's going to be a little bit too much. But anyway, we'll hopefully that'll do the trick. So let's just drop it all down to 10%. Then what we also need to do is go all the way down here and load mechanical components for us, and again unload it over here. So basically that's going to happen, and we hope we're going to kind of manage that through just a single vehicle there. Okay, now with that in mind, let's pop into what we think we can do with regards to water. So if I take a pipe, right, and we go underground, right? Now the question is, they are all inbound for distribution, so it's not going to happen there. So if we go this guy instead, again, it'll only have to accept it. So how on earth How on earth are we going to make this work? How on earth are we going to make this work? Underground reservoir. Above ground. These are... Ooh, that's a small one. A small water tower. Maybe the thing for us. So if we do the small water tower and we place it here... Okay, hang on. Let's have a bit of a look. And we look at this. So it's pretty equal, to be honest. Now, the small water tower doesn't have... we'll have to do a water unloading station as well. Okay, well, what we'll need to do at the first sign of this is we'll have to just squeeze it in over here. So we may need a pump, but I'm hoping we don't need a pump. So how much is that? That's pretty cheap to build. This one is a little bit more pricey. That's only 70 though. So maybe what we'll do is a big water tower underground. Probably not. No, I think, do we do the big water tower, 15 tons? Actually, that one's probably better in terms of what it's going to cost us. This is, how much water does this thing need? Let's just double check what that is looking like. It takes 11 square, so we should be able to run it with a small tower. Okay, so let's have a bit of a look. Let's play around with a small tower, and then the other thing is, how do we actually go about sorting this out? We've already got a sewage tank, right? But we need some kind of a sewage loading station or something. Ah, you know what we could do? We just get a loading station. So we do the water loading station. Okay, so if we do a water loading station over here, because we're going to need to do it anyway. So if we do a water loading station, where's the road at? The road's at that side, so it's okay. We'll do it this way. We might run a pipe down that way too. Do we squeeze it in somewhere else though? No, we want it here in the first instance, because that might be all that we need to make it work. So water loading station over there, and we'll see about how that can work. And then the question is, do we probably need this one, right? Let's flip it around. Really, is that what flipping it around means? Doesn't actually work that way. It'll need to go downhill though. That I never expected this to be a problem. I think this will work. That's like so close. Just not going to squeeze in there. Just not going to squeeze in there. I'm not sure this will work because it's going uphill here. But it may be feasible. Can we flip that around again? Yeah, no, let's flip it again. There we go. Something like this. This may be feasible. Okay, so we'll do it over there and see if that works out. Okay, now, before we get too engrossed by this gives us a max water flow of 26 square meters per day, which is fine. That's going to be sufficient. Now let's go underground and quickly see about tying that up. That's all good. We'll manage that one. That's no problem. And then we'll want a bit of a sewage line as well. What is the sewage that it does per day? Doesn't actually tell me much about the sewage, does it? But anyway, what we'll do is requires a slope. This is the thing, right? That's what I was wondering about, because this is uphill. Downhill, Yes, uphill, no. If we do this, hang on, and we then do that, plus proper slope. So it's not quite good enough, is it? Let's try it again. So I have not played with this at all. We're trying to figure it out. What is this? This is a pump, a sewage pump. I really don't think I want a sewage pump. Can we? Yeah, so it's not going to work because the building, we could maybe, can we bring it up? If we do that, no, that won't work. So we'll have to move it or build a pump. Now, what's a pump going to cost us? It's not too pricey, to be honest. So maybe instead of getting too crazy with stuff, let's just do a bit of a pump in here somewhere. Oh yeah, and let's make sure we can actually get it powered. So if we do the pump, we should be able to tie in there and tie in there, and that should be quite useful. Okay, so that's it. So we will again start constructing more stuff. Okay, so there we go. That's this construction underway. Now what we will need to do is provide a little bit of road connections here. We'll do that, get that assigned, and again what we'll do, we do something like this so that we could potentially expand that. We'll do that, and so say let's get that all assigned up. We definitely want to get this this built, so let's assign a bit of construction there and a bit of construction there. We'll hopefully get that sorted out. If we go underground, we say 1 and 4, can we start working on this stuff? Probably not. Can we start working on that one? Yes, we can start working on that one. So we'll start doing that. We may need a reservoir, I don't know, but we'll see. And this thing needs to be connected up once we can. So let's just get upstairs again and provide ourselves a little pathway here. I think that's going to be more than sufficient. And then we can also go ahead and assign this construction over there. Okay, so let's get cracking on that. What I'll do in the meantime, I'll drop the workers because we're not going to do anything with them. And all I hope is that we are actually now going to be able to do food. Excellent. What's going on over here? Well, crops here first is the important thing. The question is, are we getting crops in quick enough? Okay, that section's done. Now I'm going to move on and get the next section of asphalt going here. I don't want that. No, cancel. Can I do it after the fact? I can't. Can I cancel the construction? Wow. That's not good. They already had gravel. Oh, no. Don't do that. That wasn't what I wanted. You can't cancel it. Okay, fair enough. Just redo it. Just redo it. That was... that's a bummer. Is that what I want? That one. My goodness. Not at all what I had in mind. Assign and assign, so get those things done for us as quickly as you can. Not going to be the end of the world, but still terrible. You need to keep this thing nice and full with crops so that everything else can keep going. Probably need more vehicles on this, and probably need bigger vehicles on this too. I'll do a couple of extras. A few more vehicles there should help out a little bit. Temperatures are coming back up, and our Population is looking pretty good. Have we seen any drops now? Yeah, so the last month has been a little bit more tough, but I think we're okay. Yeah, lots and lots of money being spent. If we have a look at loan, we won't be able to do loans much longer, but if we can stabilize this thing at least, which I think we should. I think we should be able to stabilize it quite nicely, actually, if we just get out of some of this stuff. This is starting to be loaded. We've got boards, we've got bricks, we've got prefab panels, we've got steel. We have no mechanical components, and we don't have any electronic components yet. But hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. There is a vehicle out there somewhere doing something. Where's my... if I look at my vehicles here, there's one, this vehicle. What is it doing? Oh, it's bringing in some mechanical components. Very few, though. Very few. Hang on, and I just double check. Where is it going? It is going to the road cargo station. Yeah, very few mechanical components. I would like to see a little bit more. 10% of this is 10 tons. Yeah, I don't mind putting 10 tons of it there. That's okay. Going on over here. But food, we're out of crops, but we have food, so that's all good. Yeah, we've got lots of crops needing to come in, and it does make me wonder. It does make me wonder if we're going to see any of the food being delivered because of how busy those trucks will be. That's the challenge. Oh, and what we can do now is we can buy an extra harvester and an extra tractor. So there was a new harvester. It's this one, which is a 28 level. That's a 30 level. So I'm still going to go and buy this one. So I'll grab that one, and then I'll also do the sewing piece. That's 17. That's 24. That's 24. At about the same price, same everything really. I'll go by getting that one. So we've got the same stuff here. So we'll get through things a little quicker. We may even be able to do. A few more fields if we've got room for it in between there. This guy is finally closing down on this section, and we should be able to start moving things through this way. Let's just have a quick look here. Excellent. Mechanical components is available now. So what we want to do is we want to have a look here. So you are picking up all of that. Then you will be picking up the rest. Everything you'll be picking up here. Nice. I like it. I like it. So now we actually assigned, and all we need to do is get... Oh, we are at 10%. Hang on. No. 10% would be 70 tons of steel, 63 tons of prefabs and things like that. Excellent. So I think things will start looking up, and we'll slowly start moving more and more stuff in here. And once we've got a little bit of critical mass, we'll go about moving our stuff to a forward base. There's still a bit of construction underway in a lot of different locations. This under construction there. We're missing some steel here, though. Have we finished that? No, that's still underway. We've got a fair bit of stuff out there, though. Too many workers and not enough. Oh, no. They are actually working on stuff. Okay, all good. That means we can also start working on this. Yes, it has actually, in fact, started happening. How's this going? If we go underground, have a look at that. Needs a little bit of steel. Okay, got it steel there now. What's happening with steel over here? A fair bit of steel. Has that stopped working? Yes, that stopped working. So let's drop us down to, say, 20 workers over there, just in case. This is running. This is enough. That's good. Actually looking pretty good. pretty good. We just need to keep building a few things here. Yeah, excellent. That's good. Electricity problems. Let's have a look. Probably just a little glitch. We actually got through winter fairly effectively. So we've got no one here for the minute. Run, guys, run. Okay, so they're back up and running. Okay, we're getting some steel in. Yeah, I don't want this thing to fill up too much, but certainly it's good that we've got a fair bit of this stuff here now, and we can start moving stuff over. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I think that'll improve our efficiency a fair bit. This is actually working out too okay. It's unfortunate that we ended up losing a bit of gravel there, but it's not the end of the world. How's our gravel looking over here? Ooh, it is dropping big time. We really need to up our gravel game a little bit more. Okay, we need a couple more dumpers. Do we have a lot of dumpers parked over here? Got a few. Yeah, I'm not sure I should be doing that. Let's grab a couple extra dumpers. Get 2 of those dumpers and we'll get them to move. Wow, I've purchased so much vehicles. So much. Even our imports is becoming a little crazy, and I think it's probably because of the electronic components. So it's going to need another load of electronic components, and then that'll be it. We'd barely get any more, so that'll be okay. This is some boards. That's all good. It'll go up to 70 tons or something. I think that's going to be very good, actually. This buffer will help us out a fair bit. Okay, what we can start doing is the next section of asphalt. All the way over there, please. And if we do 1 and 4 and assign it. We'll do that one and probably leave it in this location. Have a fair bit going there. Cosy construction should do its trick there. Everything is slowly happening. Happening, but slowly. How much stuff am I bringing into this? Not the rural one, but warehouse 3, I think, 30%. Yeah, that's fine. That's a couple of days, couple of good days there. How's our pollution monitor doing? I haven't ever actually had a look at this in quite a while. Yes, it's still pretty bad in this section here. I don't know how to improve that, but it's still pretty bad. But our population is going up nicely now. Let's have a quick look at open beds. Those are empty, so we really do not have any place for someone to be going unless we open these up again. And that's not quite what I would like to do. So we really do need to find some place for people to be going. Which one is the least worst of the pollution here? I don't know. Probably, I thought this one was the worst, to be honest. Probably that one. So let's allow people to move in here. So if they really need to, we'll allow them to move into that one, because we do need a bit of room. Still not doing the exports the way I would like. Are we picking up some clothes? No. Oh, we're starting to finish off some of our buildings here. Excellent. Yeah, that's underway. Excellent stuff has already dropped off. If we look at downstairs, yes, that's awesome. So we'll have to figure out how we're going to end up sorting out our water and stuff here. Come. Yeah, let's just get that done fairly quickly. Lots of little asphalt roads here. Oh, actually, no, we'll leave it as is for the time being. Once we've got this one sorted out, we'll see about what we do with this this intersection here. Okay, so yeah, plowing is underway, multiple locations, so that's very good. That is very good. How's this going? I've got a lot of stuff on here, actually. And how's this going? Yeah, this is emptied out all the time. I am worried that that means these trucks are so busy that bringing in crops that they're not actually going to be dropping off the food supplies. So what's our food supplies look like over here? We still have food. All of these locations. This thing is open now. We've got visitors, but we don't seem to be having tourists going here. I don't know. Yeah, this clothing is never going to move. So I have no idea how long this is going to still take. Need a few mechanical components, which of course is not happening. What is that? Oh, we had the police here. Nice going, guys. Nice going. This guy is picking up steel for the road cargo station, unfortunately. So we're not actually seeing mechanical components being produced at this stage. Everything else is kind of doing its thing. Yeah, 10% is going to be more than sufficient. There's so much steel here now. I really don't need it to be even this much. But anyway, it means that our... actually, you know what? Let's drop the steel. So now the steel should be fine. And everything else has gone up. Yeah, the other things I don't really care about. Actually, we'll even drop that even more. So it only takes to about 28 tons of steel. So now it's well and truly good. And the other ones will get a fair bit more coming in. Yeah, that's good. I think that's good. Let's do that. We don't need as much steel. The steel we're generally trying to drop off a little bit. Yeah, all of these vehicles parked here is a little bit of a dilemma. I didn't want them to be as many. Lots of people here being dropped off, I'm assuming, and then each time it kind of stops. Now it is running. No, we'll get through there. We'll get through it. We'll get through it pretty quickly, I think. It's just the mechanical components that we need. This needs a little bit more of other things as well, like boards and so on too. But yeah, I think we're pretty close actually to getting that done. I can't wait for us to move on to fabric, getting better with the fabrics. Imports is enormous. What's going on with our imports? Let's just have a look. It's obviously got to do with me importing stuff somewhere. What's happening with the imports? Okay, so 6 tons of electronic components, fair enough. That's a one-time thing. Everything else is normal. Oh, we definitely imported way more food. Yeah, it's because these guys aren't doing their job. Ah. Because they're struggling to get this thing full. Because this is going through it much quicker. Do I buy a hell of a lot of extra vehicles here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope that's enough. Yeah, otherwise I'll need to do another thing here. That's a little bit unfortunate. So this month is screwed as well. No way we're going to recover from this one. Lots and lots of vehicles. But at least those vehicles are repurposable. We can certainly do something else with them as we need to. This is all filled up with what it needs. We just need the water here. So the question really is how we go about doing that. That's the boards. Then it needs some work. Assuming there's mechanical components missing over here. And there's mechanical components missing over there. So we really need the steel to go over to mechanical components. And that's what it's going to do. So excellent. So that should work fairly well. But That should help. So let's pop this up back to about 40 workers at least. Oh, I brought in... Okay, hang on. What's going on over here? Yeah, we're out. Okay, these two, I'll assign you to gravel and make a start. Thank you. And the other one, I'll assign you to... Oops. I'll assign you to the other gravel and we'll make a start. That should help. This thing runs fairly constantly, so the additional truck should help. That's good. Yeah, that should definitely improve our numbers here. Definitely improve our numbers. We just need to get this up. Our gravel is running out big time. It's because we're putting a buffer in over here. So all of this is costing us. This is all costing us. But we're close though. We're close. This should be fairly close to getting all of the stuff it needs. A little bit more prefabs. Probably about 2 more trucks of prefabs, I think. Yeah, maybe 3. 2 or 3. Okay, there's a guy going. I want to see if it's got a prisoner on board. It's got 6 prisoners on board. Excellent. Just want to slow things down just a little bit. I think if we... How full is this going to try and get the... I think it's doing to 10% though, isn't it? Crops. Think... No, all crops, all crops. Guy's moving a bit of meat. Why would meat be around here? Huh? Oh, it's going to go and get and then deliver it somewhere. So I'm assuming... Oh, meat from here? Probably just... Wow, that's a little weird. Interesting. Are we moving? Okay, now it's the 1st of April. So if we go back here and see, so our imports last month was absolute disaster. Well, actually, pretty close if it wasn't for the vehicles. Food, yeah, lots of food. So this month, have we already started importing food? Not yet. Just need to fill this guy to about 320 tons, which doesn't seem to happen. Yeah, it really goes quickly. It just goes straight in here. We're not able to supply it at a reasonable rate here. Moving of the crops. So if I have a look at all of these vehicles, let's just have a look. That's doing crops. That's doing crops. That's doing crops. That is doing crops. That is doing crops. And this one, so is this one. So is that one. So are those ones. So are this one. And so is that one. So no one is actually moving food around. And that's the issue. That really is the issue. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a free distribution center and move a couple of vehicles out of that, or at least one. So let's see. We should have free distribution offices here. They are not free. That's doing something. This one is doing something as a bit of, oh, come on. And this one is doing something too. Doing my exports. Okay. Do I have another distribution office? Let's just see. Do I have a free one? I just want a free one. I do. Grab me one of those. Grab me one of these free ones. And I'm just going to park it. Why can't you? That's interesting. Oh, can't build more. Okay, so we've got one over here that we're busy using for fuel exports. Yeah, okay. Move this guy, change this guy over there. It's not actually helping me that much. So let's demolish that one. We're going to use that one over there, and we're going to just fix our food problems ever so slightly. Give me my free distribution office. And what I'll do is I'm just going to park it in there with a little gravel road there. I'm going to grab an empty one. That one. You are coming over here straight away. Thank you. And what this now means is we're going to say you're going to pick up over here, and you're going to unload and unload and unload and unload and unload and unload. Wow. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of the idea. And then we'll see. So we'll get the first one going. Once we get the first vehicle here, hopefully that means we're gonna be able to sort that out for getting our food going. Honestly, didn't for a minute think it's gonna be as bad. Where's my vehicle? Maybe this one? Okay, so we'd like to load food and alcohol only, please. And you're going to unload whatever you can over there. Okay, ask you for, we want food and no alcohol. Food only. We don't do clothing. Food only. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Do your thing. Get yourself going. What are you doing? Getting fuel. Okay, I think we may need another one. Get this one moving over here too. I think that should do the trick. And what we can then do is we can drop off all of the others, and we can only go to the. So let's remove this one for the time being. And this. Actually, can we undo? Can't undo. Just remove all of that, But for the time being, I'm kind of tempted. You know what we should do? This should then, instead of having these fields here, loading at the road cargo station, unloading at the road cargo station. No, don't unload there. And you will be potentially unloading there and loading there, and you're going to go and export it once it's full. So that's what that is. So that should now work actually. Then what we'll do over here is we'll actually add all of these fields to the mix. All full loading. Okay, so now it means those trucks will actually be used to load from the fields. Okay, I think that's going to work out a little bit better. I do honestly hope that that will sort it out. There's food here. Oh, crap, you're full of stuff. Okay, well, drop it. Okay, unloading to all of those. So I'm hoping that's done now. The logistics can be quite a challenge. Okay, now at least it's moving, which is the plan. Okay, go and deliver your foods. Good. Okay, hopefully that's done. Oh, this is done. Nice, I like it. Stop production, probably just for a second. No workers. Yeah, all good now. Back up and running. Well, it is 21 degrees, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Now, that section has actually been done all the way there. So now I'm going to go and work on the next piece. So let's do that section for me, please. 1 and 4, and go and get it. Okay, we should be all good here now, right? All good, all good, all good, all good. Let's move things over. Have we got mechanical components? We have. Excellent. Now we are moving. Oh, we've got some construction underway at the moment. Okay. What I want to do is just have a look. What has been assigned to this unfinished road? Let's just stop that one for the time being. Oh, it's auto assigning. Oh, actually, that section's been done too. Oh, we can make some work. We can do some work here. Okay, anyways, that should all be good. We've got a fuel station over here that's nice and full. This has got everything we need for the time being. All we need is some vehicles. So let's, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just say, what are you working on? Only on this piece of road? Oh, all of this has been done? Oh, okay, move on everything over here. All vehicles home, sell all vehicles, and then change workplace or depot to over there. And this one will be, we could do Sega. Let's just call it Sega Construction. Here we go. So it's got a bit of a name to it. And what we'll do is we'll actually do this one and say, assign a construction office, this one, and we'll grab that one out of there. And so now it's just going to see 1 and 4, and we'll say, there we go. Perfect. It's been assigned. So that's been assigned over there, so it can keep working. Hopefully that'll work. Is this guy might be going back there now to be reassigned. Okay, what's happening over here? So now I believe we should really be able to make this work, right? Now the question is, wow, look at our money. I'm hoping we can recover really quickly now. Okay, how do I... A distribution office cannot buy the water vehicles. What about the free ones? Can the free ones buy a water vehicle? It cannot. So if I come to the technical services component here and I say water and sewage management, water loading, unloading station, is the customs house. So how on earth am I going to get water in here? What is the... What quality of water do we need? Is it a 100% quality? Because then, let's have a look. If we get a water pump, all right? If we get a water pump, hang on. Can I buy a vehicle here? I cannot. I'm amazed that I don't know how this works. So the technical office cannot buy. Oh, it can. Oh, the technical office can buy. Okay. But we can't actually set it up to drop off somewhere, right? Do we need multiple technical offices to do that? It's not going to work. It's still not going to work. And a technical office doesn't have any piping to it. So I honestly have no idea how you end up setting up a line. Oh, hang on. Let's just buy a vehicle and set up the line. Buy a water. The cheapest one I can find, because we're not going to need a lot. Buy me a cheap one here. And buy me a sewage vehicle. Cheapest one I can find again. Okay, so there's another 2 very expensive vehicles. So let's get them here, and then we'll quickly set that up. So I'm just going to have to set up a line. The distribution is not going to work, but what we'll have to do is set up the line and work it from there. Yeah, that guy did go back. Okay, so slowly all of these vehicles are going to come and live here. Yeah, that you can see that guy is slowing things down because it's not working through an end station. Not enough tutors. Certainly, our population is growing big time. We really need to start working on our construction over there. But we're just moving our construction forward now. I just want to figure this out. Get yourself going. Get your fuel, and then I'll build you a line. And that's just all it's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be really difficult for us. But we might do some other piping work so that you can slowly start sorting that out. Okay, there we go. So, pause it for a second. Go into this, and you're going to load it there. And you're going to go and unload it there. And you're going to wait until you're empty, basically. That is what you're going to do. And make a start. Do that, and that's fine. Similarly, we're going to do it over here as well. You're going to pick up over here. You're going to wait until loaded. And then you're going to go and you're going to move it over there. And you're going to unload it and make a start. So let's see if that works. I believe that should work and get us up and running. And then that'll be the end of the episode. So much happening. We just moved everything forward now. So that should slowly be arriving here. And that will help us start construction on more, because we've got a lot of supplies ready to go here. So I'm hoping it means that things will move a little bit quicker. We're trying to get a little bit more effective. We obviously spent a lot of money to get to this point, but I'm hoping that we'll be there or thereabouts. So this guy will be parked here waiting until it's loaded, right? That's fine. That's fine. So we could actually tie that in over a little bit of time so that we only have this and we can take those vehicles and then build new stations somewhere over here and make it all a little easier until we can get the whole thing to kind of work. Is this going? Full tilt? Missing steel? This is going pretty full tilt at the moment. Oh, we're actually running out. Okay, what I might do is I might up our numbers here just a tad because we are not producing as much as we possibly can. Nice, but we are doing the mechanical components and we're hopefully exporting it. Yes, there we go. We're starting to see a bit of money now. And we should have water available. Good stuff. So now I am switching you on again. You'll just keep unloading there until you... It's definitely not filling up because we don't have a pump there. But let's get the next bus to come in. And that's kind of going to be where we ended. I'm sure it'll work now. Honestly, it just has to. It just has to. Our health is reasonable. People are quite happy with the food and stuff. And even culture is coming back up again, which I'm quite happy to report. Do we have enough people? Yeah, there's plenty of people. Where's my next bus? Empty, it's filling up again. Another round. Yes, good. Here come some workers. Let's see what happens. How's this looking? Oh, that's looking healthier. This guy is continuously loading. Here we go. Now things should be happening. Missing water. How come? Hang on. Why is this not working? Do we need a pump? Oh my God. I can't believe how difficult this is. The water thing is just killing me. It's the first time I've played with it, but it is just killing me. I'm assuming this will work because this has a pump. But we still don't have any water here. What is that quality? 99? How? Small water pump. What does this cost to build? Almost nothing. Thank goodness. Big water pump? Maybe we should do a big water pump. So that we don't have to do it again. Okay. Get cracking on that. No. Cancel this thing. Don't want that. I just want a small one. Like so. We'll get that connected. We'll get assigned to a bit of construction here. Thank you. And we'll have to go downstairs and get rid of some of this piping. So the plan would be that if we have a look at our piping situation, I believe... Oh, no, this is water. Is that even connected? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hang on. It does seem to be connected. Yeah, it does seem to be connected. It might just be a little... So let's do a little bit of this. And presumably we can reconnect that. And what we'll do is I'll do the bigger one. Something like this. Maybe that's a little bit better. We'll do that. I'm assuming that is okay. So let's do that. And we'll get one for... Oh, assign construction mode. Here we go. Okay, all assigned. So now we just need to build this as a matter of urgency and try and fix what we've broken here. And hopefully the pump will then sort it out, because clearly just the stations themselves don't. This one has a pump built in already, so hopefully that's going to be sufficient. But my goodness, is that a bit of a learning curve that we're going through over there? I'm just hoping that our money is now actually for the first time going to start running up a little bit. So I just want to see, our imports are still pretty high. We're at the end of the month, so let's quickly have a look at what our imports are looking like at the moment. We did import a little bit of food. Other than that, coal and fabric and crops and lots of crops. So we're upping the crop game a fair bit, but it's so we can increase our export. So I'm honestly hoping that the food situation is going to resolve itself a little bit now. Maybe I think we've got that sorted out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Tell me how disappointed you are in me in the comments about this water system, and and I will see you in the next episode. Okay, bye-bye.